Thank you, Justin. Many of you may have decided to live better in 2025, and that looks different for everyone. Well, today our next guest offers up a summary of the top tips from health and wellness experts that she interviewed on her podcast, Living Ageless and Bold. Joining me now with those tips, Christina Daves. Welcome. Great to see you again.
So good to be here.
Yes, absolutely. You interview some really fantastic people on your podcast.
Yeah.
And this is just a list of just a few of them.
Right.
And we're going to summarize, some of their top tips, which I love.
Yeah.
So let's start with Kristen Coffield.
Yep.
She's with the Culinary Cure.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about what she advises.
So her number one tip, hydration is non-negotiable.
Okay. All right.
And we all know we need 8 glasses of water a day. So you think, I'll just chug a glass at the beginning of every hour.
Yeah.
No, we need to sip water throughout the day.
Oh.
Because that will keep our body hydrated. If we just drink it, it's going to come
Right out.
Right out.
Yeah.
And you want to start the day with 8 to 10 ounces. Just keep a water bottle next to your bed, room temperature. Add some lemon, because the lemon will help with that. Your dentist isn't going to like the lemon, so she said sip out of a straw. Okay. But you want to do that throughout the day, and that helps with your organ function, and most importantly, it helps us age better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Number one.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. Right. Ladies, listen up.
Yeah.
Right.
No more
Exactly.
wrinkles.
Yeah. And I've heard that, that hydration is so important, but I didn't realize that, first of all, I didn't realize the room temperature to begin with the day.
Start your day.
And also just sipping it throughout the day instead of guzzling it, which makes sense.
Right.
And I feel like you're going to feel better throughout the day as well if you hydrate.
And here's a fun fact that she gave me is you don't want to drink water while you're eating a meal.
Oh, interesting.
Because it takes away from the digestive, when you're digesting your food, you want your body to absorb everything. And if you drink with it, it washes it right through.
Interesting.
Fun fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So sip that water all day long. Okay.
But not at mealtime.
Not at mealtime. Okay. All right. The next one is Dr. Pushpinder
Yes.
Dhillon. She is a triple board certified OB/GYN. Her message is consistency over perfection.
Right.
All right. What does that mean?
It means we just have to start and do it every single day. Number one is stress. Like, I didn't realize this. She recommends 15 minutes every day for stress relief.
Okay.
And
Some
that's
kind of like meditation.
Meditation, quiet time, you time. There's no stress from outside, no kids, no work, because stress causes inflammation, and inflammation is chaotic for your body.
Right. Yes.
It really
it's a
is.
cause of a lot of issues for us.
And we're starting a new year. Everybody, don't diet, but let's talk about eating better. Eat lean protein, complex carbs, fruits, vegetables. And one of the things, when I spoke with her, I didn't have many carbs in my diet because I think, no bread.
Carbs are bad, right.
Carbs are bad.
Yeah.
Wheat bread is very good, and it actually helps with the other things that you're eating.
So don't make it a huge to-do on your list.
Just
make it a
start.
small little
Yeah.
change, and like that consistency.
A little
So
bit
they
every
say,
day.
21 days, then you have
A habit. Yeah.
So there you go. You can do that. And also, I understand that she also says bone health is important too. So we want the weights.
Yeah.
For resistance training.
You need some weight
especially
training.
as we age too.
Yeah, you need vitamin D, calcium. We're not doctors. Check with your doctor just before you start taking anything.
Right.
But the weight training as we get older helps with balance. It helps, keep us stronger. And you don't have to go to the gym. I don't like the gym. I do a walking workout where I walk with weights.
Okay.
And you can use soup cans. You can use laundry detergent. Just find something heavy that you can just start moving with.
Right, exactly. Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
when you go to the grocery store and you have those bags, you can
Yeah.
just go ahead and curl them, right?
Right,
Exactly.
that counts. It counts.
It does count. Yeah, anytime that you're, using those muscles, and
Yeah.
it's so important as we age. Okay, and then Dr. Susanna Greer. Okay, she is a chief scientific officer with the V Foundation,
Yeah.
and she strongly encourages regular cancer screenings.
Yes, we have to have our screenings. Number one is colonoscopy. Yes. And one of the funniest things she said on the podcast, and I'm challenging you, Natalie, next time you go out with your girlfriends for happy hour and you're having wine, I want you to ask everyone about their colonoscopy.
Okay.
We need to normalize the conversation.
Yes.
And what's really important is younger people are really being affected with colon cancer.
Yes.
So we need to be aware. I know of a 24-year-old young woman who was having problems, and she had the colonoscopy, and the doctor said, "I'm so glad you did this because we're seeing younger and younger.
Wow.
So colonoscopy is really important to get that done.
Right, and they can discover those polyps and remove them before they become cancerous. So it really is preventable if you get.
And it's not that bad.
It
I
really
promise
isn't.
you,
It
it's
isn't.
really not that bad.
We have both done it,
Yes,
so it's fine.
not bad.
You can do it. Okay. Also, your mammogram, that's key.
Well, you have to do that. Do it every single year. One of the things we talked about on the podcast was sometimes when you get a false, positive something, it's scary, but it scares women away from doing it again. So please do it again. Please have your mammograms. It's really important because early detection saves lives.
Yeah, absolutely, it does. Of course, your eye and your dental exams.
And you don't even realize probably that your eye doctor and your dentist are actually checking for things related to cancer.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I didn't even think about this, but lung cancer if you're at risk.
If you were a smoker, and I believe it's 10 years, she talks specifically about that, but if you have quit smoking in the last year or two, catch it early. Not that you're going to have it, but get your screening for it.
Right.
Or if you're in a household where people smoke, maybe you don't, but you're exposed to it, or maybe through work, you're exposed to toxins that you could be breathing in, just get the screening. It's so easy.
And you can just talk to your doctor about ordering that test.
Yeah.
And typically insurance would pay for that.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're at a certain age and if you're at risk too.
Right.
So,
and we talk about that. Dr. Greer and I talk about, going back to your doctor, fighting your insurance for it. Because some of the screenings they're stopping at a certain age. And, it's like, hey, no, I still need this.
yeah, and I think that's important too. It's an important message for people to remember that when they are talking to their doctor, to really advocate for themselves.
Be your own advocate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So if you really feel
Very
passionate
important.
and if there's something going on, go ahead and push for it.
And trust your gut.
Yeah.
Nobody knows your health better than you do. If you think something's wrong, push.
Speak up.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Christina, thank you so much. And of course, you can listen to all these podcasts. They're great. They're on your website, ChristinaDaves.com. So thank you so much for